can't fucking
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Wait, 53! Right there, 54. Watch the run,
What the fuck?
Dickerson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll run it with the 85 MVP, Marcus Allen. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
And I'm up 6-0 on this dude. I gotta beat this motherfucker. I can now lose this.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 37. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
I guess is lit up at the beginning of the fucking play.
Yeah, with the play clock running low, Bill O'Brien's going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I sold.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the Jets' 43-yard line. 50 to Mike. You must be
Now a give, right side. Dickerson. And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Flush to his right. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now Sanders. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Dickerson. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
On 3rd down. Dickerson, and he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4, and that'll bring up 4th down. Gonzalez puts this one through. And it's now 3-0 Texans. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
They
threw an interception the first time they had the football. Only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult
no, get out of here.
Really
and I was like, how is Jim Brown? Because I said Brown and he didn't start using them.
I know defensive backs. They have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
I talk shit when I'm playing, yeah.
We own it. We own it. 72.
They'll run on first down. It's Allen, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
I had 800K.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down
I got
play.
some kind of 50,
I like the strategy.
I got my 50K
Extra tight
for
ends,
5
extra
wins.
beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result.
Hopefully
Negative yardage.
1.6 by tomorrow.
On second down, Dickerson. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Check three. Hey, 66. Shadow.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney, and that will force a turnover on downs. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Dickerson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
When people talk about versatility, you should go back and look at Ronnie Lott's entire career.
I literally, when I play someone super tough with
in the beginning time in his career in the NFL, an all-pro corner before switching back to safety to finish off a Hall of Fame career.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
20 days till
and sometimes when you see these calls
they
on
gotta
4th
be
down,
coming out
when they
with
decide to go for it, it's not
99.
necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. From the gun, it's Brady. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time. On 1st down, Allen. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Been contemplating if I should just break down Usachek all the way, to be honest.
They'll run
Do
it
you
now
know
out of
if
the
you
gun.
can
And this
use
time
your
the
3rd
yards won't
tight
come
end
so easy
as
as
your
they'll in
2nd
fact
fullback?
tackle him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're
I was
hoping that
like,
each of your guys gets those
I could just
one-on-one
use that
blocks
one
and creates a
and
crease
do
for
that
your
after
runner.
the
But the
solo.
converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Arvin sucks. Yeah, Arvin, I hope you do suck. Because I want win number 7 really fast.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. You got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This is it. Play team. All right, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. To the car. Let's go.
Throwing again is Watson. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue.
Yo, block him. Come on, bro. You block him on Audi, dude.
From the 24, Watson dancing to his left. It's complete to Hopkins. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
That's the shit I don't get. I'm about to get through the whole RD, and I just get stuck there, bro.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Of course, Devin Bush would take that.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the gun on 3rd,
Yo,
Watson.
I could have had a 48 touch.
He's got the completion to Hopkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Now Watson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. On 3rd down, Dickerson. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. He needed a yard, that's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Jumping out of bounds, bro.
Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Merton Hanks. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. first possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
That's what kind of
Indeed,
defense
and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
To throw on second and 6.
I hate this fucking near close shit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
How's
The
that even a
Texans
fucking
offense
tutty?
ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it
Every
because you're
time I
running
play
away
that,
from people on it.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Running right, here's Sanders. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Check, check, walk to before, walk to before. Now let's run. You. Rim.
Now Allen. That's a strong running. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Back in the game.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Damn, man, I can't remember the defense, man, and told me that people shuts down fucking.
Check 43. Set.
Here's Allen. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Allen. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Fumble,
So it's Jets
man.
football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll run with Allen. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will have a touchdown.
No way. Come on, EA. How are you fucking giving these dudes the pickup like that, bro? I had 2 fucking guys after I hit sticked them. What a fucking dumpster fire, RD. That's fucking trash, man. And they fucking bail out